D-Mac. You made some waves in the social media sphere yesterday with your take on the Red Wings, and it unfortunately turned out to be right.
Oh, man.
Yikes.
It's sort of
sad to
the
say.
way the season is. And like I'd said, it's not about having leads and stuff like that. And in the most important game of the year, what do? You mental breakdowns, don't take care of the puck. Instead of skating it out, you ice it and ends up in the back of your net. And, I mean, it's like, am I shocked? Am I surprised? No, because that's the vibe that was given off.
That's the resume.
That's the resume, and yeah, it's disappointing to everybody. I think you nailed it. You nailed it earlier. Is that like I'm passionate about it, but again, like there's more important things.
No, and that was the vibe, and that was the take.
Just this one, just the way that it's gone this year, and it's so apparent what the Achilles heel. And I guess we'll be saying it next year, too. Everything doesn't matter till March and April.
Yeah.
Because you're going to probably be right around the same position unless you make huge waves. And I don't really see that coming.
They could be 41-1 to start the year next year. And you know what the narrative will be. Like, you can't escape it. Like, that's exactly where we're at. Spencer Raxter, a surprisingly upbeat Spencer Raxter today.
I mean, yeah. Upbeat, sure.
From where you were.
I would just say not lower, because, like, I can't go anymore. I'm already dead.
Yeah,
like,
rock bottom.
12 feet, 6 feet, what's the difference? Like,
okay.
Yeah, we hit rock bottom for sure. The Red Wings are dead.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got drunk at my house by myself last night.
Welcome to home ownership, by the way. It's electric like that.
Yeah, I had to do it. I didn't even get drunk. I just drank something because the Red Wings
just drank
feel
something.
Pain.
Fair enough. KG, you were in the building yesterday.
I was,
Didn't even get to your seat, and they were already down 1-0.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And experiencing a game with young Justin is quite the experience, man. Shout out to him. Had a great time, but just the whole time you saw it, man. Like the lapses in play. You think they gonna get out of there with a win, and then 15 seconds and everything changes. It was tough, bro. It was tough. Thank God my college basketball team won the Natty, because I ain't got shit to hang my hat on right now. Because meanwhile, I'm at the Red Wings game. I'm watching the Tigers game, and Scooble getting touched up. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I know, Scooble, the audacity of him to walk a guy.
I know, right? No qualms with me about Scooble. He's due one of them days.
And then he walked another guy.
But even if he went out there and pitched the gym, are you confident your offense gets
No, because they didn't score.
Like, come on, bro.
Shelby in the house. Shelby, welcome.
Thank you.
It's good to have you back.
Happy to be here. Had a good weekend.
Top 5 Wednesday, by the way, Shelby. I eagerly await your list. Top 5 things white people do.
Shout out my dad.
He was the inspiration, you said, right?
Already.
Okay.
Easy to say I had a great time with this list.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you did.
This was a lot easier of a list than last week's. I will say that.
That is also
White people
true.
do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We do.
Your whiteness won't matter on Judgment Day. So
That is true.
It has to this point.
Yes. But when you get up there and realize the man upstairs ain't white, you know, but that's just me.
All right, jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get your thoughts out there. You want to skip the line, use a super chat like that guy Matt did. Wings are so bad out of playoff contention. They're not. They're still alive.
Technically.
That they're already eliminated from the playoffs next year as well.
Yeah.
But no, and D-Mac, look, man, like I don't even want to talk about the game. I just want to talk about the way the game has made people feel, because it's an interesting dynamic, like the vibe in the room, your vibe, Spenmo's vibe, KG's vibe, my vibe. I guess, D-Mac, I'm actually kind of sad because yesterday, before this game, when we were talking about it, I just wanted to be over. And now they got a point, so now I got to watch again tomorrow, and I'm going to go punch the clock and punch in and go work the shift and watch the game. When in the end, I just want it to be over. Like, just go in the garage and close the door and start the car.
Yeah.
Like, just That's it, man.
Take a deep
You're
inhale.
not asking anything violent.
No,
You
no.
know?
All right.
Yeah,
It's
just,
Maybe you fall asleep face down on your
but
pillow.
KG, that I want it to be over.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I mean?
I feel
Like
you
I want to be
100%.
free of this. I didn't watch Scoob. Like we have a finite number of Scooble starts left that we will get to watch.
Yep.
And
With
you
him in a Tiger uniform, and I skipped one yesterday.
Yeah, you opted into the wings, which wasn't much better. So
like it.
Has this been tougher
Yes.
than like any of the Lions this year even? Because that was. Is this on par with that? Because of the because both expectations and differently, but even like the Lions came up shorter than what the Red Wings did. But does this hurt more?
comparing
Yeah,
and suffering.
it does because it's longer. Like the Lions, we all were convinced they were still going to make the playoffs up until what, like the Steelers,
Thanksgiving.
the
Yeah,
Steelers
right after
game.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
You know, and then it was 2 games or whatever it was, and then it was
Yeah.
over.
But you knew once they lost the Thanksgiving game, you knew it was kind of a wrap because they were chasing at that point.
right, but with this has been going on since March 1st.
Yeah.
You know, and it was the same thing. It goes back to the Olympics. And you know what? On the broadcast, and you guys know me, right? Like I work in the industry. I don't like to be critical of the broadcast, the
Right.
broadcasters, all that stuff, because there's a million things going on behind the scenes that nobody has any idea of. But with that being said, I got triggered yesterday when during the intermission they were like, "What was your?" They were interviewing somebody. They were interviewing one of the players, and they're like, "What was your favorite gold medal game memory?" And I'm like, you know what? My favorite gold medal game. Can we stop with the gold medal game? And B, you know what my favorite gold medal memory was, D-Mac? It was the last time I saw my guys that play for my team actually play well. That was the last time I saw it, D-Mac. That's my favorite memory. Enough with the gold medal. Like, go score goals, go win a game. Win a game that matters.
Right.
You know, enough with the free bird in the stadium and all that kind of stuff, guys. Like, can we go win and go get in the playoffs? The answer's no. No, we can't. So that's my favorite gold medal memory because it is literally the last time Raymond played well, Larkin played well. It's the last time we saw it. So,
Communist. Sorry.
so that's it, man. Like,
tough.
that. I'm sorry, guys. Mike Reed, what day are you guys going to be in Sault Ste. Marie thinking about pulling up?
April 17th, next Friday. Pull up on me.
There you go. Pull
gonna be
up.
fun.
The DJCI reminds me of the end of the Lions season. EX27. I'm tired, D-Boss. I'm tired.
Yeah.
We all are.
No, I am too.
Larkin
I'm
played a solid
accepting.
game last night.
No, there's one.
It was just, I mean, the way that game ended where you have a minute and a half left, they pull their goalie. You had multiple opportunities to just skate the puck out of the zone,
Yeah.
maybe put one on the empty net, possibly get that. Instead, you panicked and you iced the puck like 4 times in a row, which just keeps JT Comfort on the ice trying to win faceoffs in his own zone while Larkin's sitting on the bench. And, like, you can't ask him to win 4 faceoffs in a row in his own zone. He won 3 of them.
He won 3 of them.
And then the last one obviously resulted in the game time goal.
No, he did, but it was still the formula though. Like Columbus still won 56% of the faceoffs. Or, you know, it's always the same thing. It's shots wide. It's I can't tell you who's on the third line. Still to
Shots
this day.
wide. How about shots?
You're right,
How
period.
about shots? Like, I mean, that's been like opportunities and chances. Unless this team, and it's been their calling card, like unless it performs on the power play or the top guys score, like 5-on-5, you're one of the worst.
Yeah.
I
In the
mean, but
league.
get a shot on net.
And that goes
Larkin
back
missed
to
the net on the shootout.
Yeah.
that one, and that's
That
what
was
sent me.
crazy.
That's what
that
sent
was
me.
crazy.
And JVR, that's your 5th shooter? I would have put Mazer like. Why am I getting mad?
Yeah. It's all
Why am I yelling?
It was tough, man.
No, but I just because I wonder, like D-Mac, you seem to just be accepting of it. You spoke your piece. The people responded yesterday. Spenny's been very outright about where he is. Shelby, what about you? This Red Wings team.
I'm disappointed, but I didn't follow it too much, so I don't have much to say.
So you're free.
Yeah, apparently.
So you're free.
KG's watching the Tigers at the Red Wings game. They're losing. Like, how?
April.
You're right.
April in the deep.
I swear I thought about that song, too.
How is every game the same? Like,
Everything.
how are you
Everything.
losing instantly every single time?
It's, man, I couldn't tell you.
They're the worst first period team
In the league.
Yeah, love that.
15 seconds. That's all you. Just hang on. bro.
How can they be the worst 5 on? Like, DeBrincat's got 40, gonna have 40 goals.
Yeah, probably.
Where are the kids?
We don't know.
How can I reach these kids?
And now I'm hearing, and what do I hear this morning? Carter Bear.
Yeah.
Look out.
So he's the next one?
3 years. We got him.
Yeah, they was in the chat trying to defend some of these
listen.
prospects coming up. They
No. You know what?
It's-
I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say, like, we don't have the best prospect pool.
I will.
In the NHL or a top 5 prospect pool in the NHL, but it doesn't matter anymore. Next year, guess who's still going to be lining up out there?
All right.
JT Compher, Andrew Kopp, Michael Rasmussen, all of them still under contract for multiple seasons. That should be your 4th line. That's my thought process next year. That's your 4th line is JT Compher, Michael Rasmussen,
It's a
and
lot of
Andrew
money
Kopp.
on your fourth line.
Put all this shit in the basement.
D-Mac-
and then
D-Mac
let
doesn't-
the kids loose. Let Danielson, let Brent Zegnegaard, let Carter Mazer, let all Max Plant, bring them up here. Fuck it. Like, let all the kids play next year and put all your garbage in the basement.
They ain't finna do that.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, Andrew Natsock in the Super Chat. Want to win in the NHL? You need top 3 draft picks. Red Wings need to tank longer. 25 years and 4 cups. The rent comes due. MF.
Yeah, but they can't even get a break when they are the worst team in the league.
Yeah, then they
worst
pick
team in
fifth.
the league. They
They were
picked
worst team in the
5th.
league, what, twice?
Twice, yeah.
Got 4 and 5?
Yeah.
Awesome.
RM Dole in the chat, 1,000%. They got too good too soon, but nowhere near good enough. Now they're stuck in this purgatory. Too bad for the playoffs. Too good for a top 3 pick.
That's the worst place to be.
Yep.
By far the worst place to be in sports is mid, because you get mid players in the draft and your season sucks at the end of it.
Well, you
awful.
look at, there's Buffalo as a prime example, right? It was always when were their engines going to fire, and once they did, all the talent that they've accumulated from the Owen Power to the Rasmus Dahlin,
It did
to
take
the
them a
Tage
decade.
Thompson. No,
Yeah.
but it to get the proper, like that's
You know,
why it's
also-
hard. But now you see, they've come together, that sort of team, and now the talent has taken them. Right, like that's what you're hoping is to propel you. Right now, you're still spinning in the dust, but you don't but really, you don't have that top end of draft guys that when it starts up to go.
Yeah,
Right. So when the engine fires, like you're still behind because you have good players, but you don't have great players.
And that's what I saw somebody mention that on Twitter in my replies yesterday about Buffalo. They're like, look at Buffalo. They figured it out eventually. You know what it took Buffalo?
A decade.
To rebuild the rebuild.
Right.
You remember before
Rebuild the
before
rebuild
Tage
and-
Thompson and Owen Power, it was Jack Eichel and it was Reinhart and it was O'Reilly. And they had to get rid of all of those guys. All of them went to win cups, and now they're finally in the playoffs.
A decade, man. Off the 8 years before that.
Yeah.
Like it is, man. Oh, you're absolutely right.
Because they weren't built right. And like Jack Eichel, great player, went and won a cup somewhere else. O'Reilly, great player, went and won a cup somewhere else. Reinhart, great player, went and won a cup somewhere else. They didn't work together. Maybe we're more like the Buffalo under Jack Eichel than we are the Buffalo under Tage Thompson.
Ethan Roselle, the Falk trade was good.
Oh,
This
now
team-
we back home.
This team just doesn't have a 2C, and that's why they missed the playoffs. I would argue they don't have a 1C. They have a 2C.
Look at your points. Like all your guys' points are second line. Look at the Kaprizovs and Kucherovs and all the bigger. Like they're at 100.
Yeah.
You're at 70 as your leader. That's trouble.
That's it.
And 5-on-5. You know.
Which, to get 100 points, you have to do something 5-on-5. Like you have to.
Yeah,
It's
normally true.
so yeah. Unfortunately we have to get into it, man. Mike G. Bremen is good, but he's a setup guy, not a goal guy. Also in the Woodward Sports chat thread, Kyle Zwed. Wait a minute, Larkin went to Michigan though. I was told that's supposed to fix everything. No,
I don't think so.
Hasn't been generational, huh?
I guess not.
Damn.
But hey, we always hear that about a lot of Michigan guys.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
We don't see it with some of them.
Yeah.
Blimpy.
See it with basketball.
Blimpy, and no one told me they were going to be generational. That's odd. Blimpy in the chat. I'm shuffling everything that I can. And I guess my point is, Blimpy, shuffle what?
You don't have a good hand.
D-Mac, shuffle what? For real. Like,
No, I mean, it's just more of you're going to cut the kids loose and, give them all that opportunity. But, I mean, I don't, there needs something, like I said yesterday, something needs to change. Maybe it's a philosophy. Maybe it's, the type of player to bring in here or whatever else. Like, they need somebody with some sandpaper, and they need some size. You know what I'm saying? That can play. Like, not size that's big that doesn't hit anybody. We got enough of that. I mean, because you do have the makings. So, when I think back to and you look at, like, and it's not that Dylan Larkin isn't, giving you everything he's got, but you saw where Dylan Larkin fits on a championship team in a gold medal. It wasn't on the top line, could sub in there, but was more second, third line guy where he needs around other talent. That's what makes him better. And it's been unfair to him to try to carry the load when that's not sort of his role to carry that load. He needs help. And he'd be so much better with somebody who is that we legitimately say, there's our 1C. So, I mean, and it just go, you got Andrew Coppin and Comfort and whatever. Those are supposed to be your second and third line guys and stuff. So, I mean, you put yourself in this position. They're the only ones that can work. You got to fight through it. Like, Neil, this is the ultimate. The only way out is through. And unfortunately, they're not going to, it doesn't look like they're going to get out through it this year. But, I mean, it's disappointing. It's really disappointing just because I thought it changed. But again, then it comes back to all the little things, right? That's how we were raised. And you don't do the little things right. You never let a goal in the first or last minute of the game, regardless. It's life or death. Last night wasn't life or death. Just take care of it even more. So, I mean, we'll see. Like, because here's the one thing that I'm pretty confident. Nothing's not going to happen, right? Something is going to happen.
And I think
what that is, I don't know. But it's enough to, just like it had been back before I even got here, right? So I don't know if it's what that looks like. We'll have to wait and see. But they haven't, guys on the team, they haven't really done themselves any favors. And that's the disappointing part.
The good news is, Spenny, final year of the Justin Abdelkader $1.05 million payment.
Maybe that's what's paid. Maybe they can't play with that on the books. Who knows?
That $1 million, boy, crucial to the Red Wings' success.
No, I don't know. Larkin's here through 2030. Sider's here through 2030. Raymond's here through 2030. DeBrincat's up after next year, but DeBrincat's your one. Like, again, I'll go to this, and it's not that different than what we talked about yesterday or a couple days before or any of it. These criticisms from me, where I'm going with it. Alex DeBrincat's excluded. Mm-hmm. He's a pro, 40 goals. That's his resume. That's why he's here. And all he's done is produce.
Yep.
That's all he's done. And he's like a typical goal scorer, right? Does he have, a 9 or 10 game stretch where he doesn't score? Yeah, and then he pops a couple. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way goal scorers work.
But you can count on him.
I have no issue with DeBrincat.
Yeah.
I believe that long-term Sider is a player.
Yeah.
A very good player. Not Norris Trophy level, but a very, very good player.
Up there.
He's up there, no doubt. Like, look, I like Larkin like I do. I like Larkin. It's just that, like the captain thing. Because how many times could Todd McClellan say it? How many times can Newsy say it? Right. How many times can Blashill say it? Like, the coaches, and I'm stealing this from Sean Belizean, where you've had 3 different coaches now during this build-up.
Right.
They've all literally said the same thing.
2 of them picked by Stevie. So
correct.
Yeah.
They've all literally said the same thing. For me, it's not as much as as an Yzerman issue for me. At some point, play.
Right.
Be good. Like, be good. And, like, look, I know if, like, Larkin's banged up from the Olympic thing, then so be. Can we stop then?
Right.
Can we stop with the Worlds and the Olympics and all that? Can we stop with it? Because it seemed to hurt us. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Anybody tell me when I'm out of line here? Spenny, leaning on you, man.
I don't think the Olympics hurt us this year. He got hurt after the Olympics, but
It didn't help.
Yeah, but it didn't hurt. So, what with the rest of the league guys that are still playing like that, were playing it too, right? Like the injury that he did to his knee, and
like when was the last time we saw Raymond? Where did he play?
yeah.
I'm noticing a theme with that. So I don't know what the answer is. It's just
They seem to play
here's
better
to
there.
your point, right? Their top stars who have had to carry him, whatever, are banged up, right, and not at 100%. But then you don't have anybody to support it. You have no supporting staff, right? Unless there's four guys that score a goal, or somebody on the power play, whatever. You have no chance. That's the consistency of this team the last couple months. So. Yeah, but like, what, you're not saying anything that's out of school.
and that's my point about it. It's just like, and John Gibson excluded too. Like
He just. How much rubber do you want him to face?
Like, seriously. I felt bad for him last night.
And you know what it is, Neil? You know where it goes back to? And this is like the little things or whatever. And I remember watching, it was like, I don't know, it was like end of February or whatever. But I was in the gondola and I'm watching. And here's the thing, that how many times do we see it, right? The old adage about protecting your goalie, like nobody touches your goalie. There's different things as we see where there's commotion, collisions, whatever, right? If your goaltender does not get upset, skates away, whatever like this, then you have some words, but you don't need to react. The minute your goaltender throws a punch at another person's player, that's a conversation that you're going to have in the shower or after the game in the trainer's room going, hey, what was that about? What'd you get upset about? Because the minute that the goalie gets upset, the team's got to lock in there to his defense, regardless if he's right or if he's wrong or whatever. And I watched that more than once, where your goaltender gets upset and nobody does anything, right?
So where does that mentality come from then, D-Mac? Where does
that's
it come
that's
from?
That's
a nice thing,
That's
right?
when the guy next to you is more important to you than yourself. That's the camaraderie team or whatever. Like,
But that's not a Todd McClellan thing. That's not a Steve Yzerman thing. That's the
no,
guys on the
that's
ice.
a player's thing.
Yeah, bingo.
There's
that's what I'm driving at.
responsibility. Can we not agree, right? And we're beyond the point to say, well, it's 70% this guy's fault for this and 20% for this, and we're gonna break. No,
we're past that.
Everybody is accountable.
Yeah,
From
everybody-
Steve Yzerman to Todd McClellan to the players. They all have to be accountable because it's all their faults. To what degree or how are we going to get out of this? To me, it's more of the players. You don't have, Spenny said it, like you are in the Eichel, is Larkin the Eichel Buffalo era, right? Where they just, resume looks good, you think it should happen,
talent,
but it doesn't. But it doesn't. Because here's the one thing, like what I'm just telling about, right? Go watch the best hockey game of the year, the Buffalo and the Lightning from like a month or 2 months ago. 8-7 game with
500 penalty minutes.
10 fights. But guys sticking up for each other and guys all in together. And that's what you need. And that's one of the things that you don't have. So there's responsibility to Neil. There's responsibility to Stevie because he thought these guys would be able to do it together. There's responsibility, sort of to the coach, because he's always going to carry responsibility, but more so it's like you're a professional athlete. We're not talking about 12-year-olds. We're not talking about junior kids that still need to learn. We're talking about guys that get paid millions of dollars. So it's just, I don't know.